Imagine having a credit card, and if you continue to charge it and do not pay it back, interest will accrue over time. Your credit score will deteriorate, and there might be dire implications. That's an example of reckless and deliberate way of spending. If you take a mortgage to your house and you prudently pay back the principal and interest, you're being prudent with how you handle your finances. Either ways, you are handling debt. Whenever a team does collaborative work, there will always be some debt that needs to be fixed. How they handle it is really important. Martin Fowler, in his Technical Debt Quadrant blog, specifically talks about 4 different quadrants: handling debt prudently, recklessly, deliberate, if you're deliberately doing it and you know that you're going to fix it over time, or inadvertently, not knowing that you're adding technical issues. Let's look at some examples. Let's say you and a partner who lives in another city or state decides to collaborate and write a book together, and you decide to use Google Docs to write it and share your drafts. As chapters are written, many a times you might find that one person might inadvertently override the other person's work or make changes that might end up in rework. That's an example of technical debt. If you've collaborated with someone, you might make spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes. These are also examples of technical debt. Another example is from product development. This is a personal experience that I was an agile coach for an 80-member team working in a bank. The product was mission critical and served a very important need for onboarding clients to the bank. The changes were regulatory in nature and were part of a 2 or 3 year effort worth of features that needed to be built to upgrade to the customer standards the regulators wanted us to reach. These features were time bound, and the product owner, stakeholder, and management were pushing the developers to deliver on tough deadlines. Well, what do the developers do in turn? They put design and stability to the wind and continue to bolt on feature after feature to meet the deadlines. Each hand left some technical issue that they knew that they needed to refactor. The product had 4,000 users across the world, and one Friday, the system could not be brought up by any workstation or any user. It had become slow to a point where it was This led to tremendous embarrassment and was a big incident for the bank. Imagine not being able to onboard even one customer so that they can conduct business with them. This is a great example of reckless accumulation of technical debt to a point where the product becomes bankrupt. If you really like this video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. See you later.